Who doesn't like mysteries? Even if some of them make you sleep worse. This is a list of the top 3 true creepy mysteries. Shanti Devi. Shanti Devi was born in Delhi, India. As a little girl in the 1930s, she began to claim to remember details of her past life. According to these accounts, when she was about 4 years old, she told her parents that her real home was in Mathura, where her husband lived, about 145 kilometers from her home in Delhi. She also shared 3 unique features about her husband. He was fair, wore glasses, and had a big wart on his left cheek. She also stated her husband's shop was located right in front of the Dwarkadish temple in Mathura. Discouraged by her parents, she ran away from home at age 6, trying to reach Mathura. Back home, she stated in school that she was married and had died 10 days after having given birth to a child. Interviewed by her teacher and headmaster, she used words from the Mathura dialect and divulged the name of her merchant husband, Kedar Nath. The headmaster located a merchant by that name in Mathura who had lost his wife, Lugdi Devi, 9 years earlier, 10 days after having given birth to a son. Kedar Nath traveled to Delhi pretending to be his own brother, but Shanti Devi immediately recognized him and Lugdi Devi's son. As she knew several details of Kedar Nath's life with his wife, he was soon convinced that Shanti Devi was indeed the reincarnation of Lugdi Devi. The case was brought to the attention of Mahatma Gandhi, who set up a commission to investigate. The commission's report, published in 1936, concluded that Shanti Devi was indeed the reincarnation of Lugdi Devi. Freddy Jackson's ghost. This intriguing photo, taken in 1919, was first published in 1975 by Sir Victor Goddard, a retired RFA officer. This picture is a group portrait of Sir Victor Goddard's RAF squadron, who had served in World War I aboard the HMS Daedalus. At the back of the airman, on the top row, fourth from the left, can be seen the face of a ghost. It is said to be the face of Freddy Jackson, an air mechanic who had been accidentally killed by an airplane propeller 2 days earlier. His funeral had taken place on the day this photograph was taken, and members of the squadron easily recognized the face as Jackson's. It is hard to imagine how anyone would have been able to manipulate the picture. Actually, a lot of researchers confirm it genuine. Overtoun Bridge. At least 300 dogs have jumped off Overtoun Bridge in Dumbarton, Scotland, and locals believe paranormal activity is to blame. This eerie sad phenomenon has earned the site the nickname Dog Suicide Bridge. Many locals are convinced that the force behind the phenomenon is paranormal. Local legend says that the White Lady of Overtoun, believed to be the ghost of ex-estate owner John White's grieving widow, has haunted the property to this day. Locals have talked of ghost sightings in windows and around the grounds, and some believe that the ghostly lady is likely compelling canines to jump to their deaths. Meanwhile, others speculate that the cause behind the strange canine behavior is much more reasonable than anything having to do with ghosts. Researchers and animal experts familiar with the Overtoun Bridge case have suggested that the dogs are simply attracted to the strong scents given off by the mammals living in the lush gorge below the bridge. This theory is supported by the fact that dogs have an incredibly keen sense of smell, but do not have very good eyesight.